Oh. Oh, wait. Oh. Shoot, am I streaming? Wait, I think I might be streaming. Yeah. Kind of looks like it. Okay. Hold on. Let me share this to chat. To the PCG Discord over here. Aha! I see Epic Worlds has arrived. Excellent. Well, yes. Thanks for being here, Epic. I think it is high time that... Wait, can you guys hear me? Yes, you can. Okay, sweet. I think it is high time that we roll the intro. Let's look at some old paper computer games. Okay, so hey folks, hey Epic Worlds, hey HMB Tiger. Oh, I should get my my whatchamacallit. So yeah, this is another episode of My Old Paper Computer Games, the series on this channel in which I look at some of my old paper computer games and tell you about them. And that is exactly what we are going to do today. See, today we have Epic Worlds PCG, who is in the chat right now. Hi, Epic Worlds, has requested that we take a look at, like, he requested certain games in particular. HMB says I'm upside down. Yeah, I know. Thanks for the heads up. Yeah, so that way we can get some music going in here. Get out of my face. I really need to make some playlists so this doesn't happen anymore. Let's start with that. Okay, so how's everyone doing today? Is anybody here? I mean, I know Epic's here, and I know HMB's here, but, you know, besides that, I shall take that as a no. But okay, well, we're going to start showing some PCGs, and we're going to see who shows up. So, shall we get to it? Epic, since you requested this, I'm going to let you choose how this goes. We have prepared several paper computer games to be shown today. Those games are as follows. We've got Director Jeralds Saves the Moon. We've got A Brief History of the PCG Universe by Zach. We've got Alien Freaks in My Neighborhood, but this one just like isn't done at all. Like, it's just completely unfinished. I mean, the cover looks cool and all, but like, you know, that's pretty much all there is to it. We've got City of Dreams, and we've got this one. I don't know why the cover is separate from it. I didn't feel like digging through and finding the cover, but this is whatchamacallit, Who Would Be Crazy Enough to Devote Their Life to Studying This Guy, I think it was called. Which is, yeah. And then we've got The Plan. Hey, Sketchy Penguin, how's it going? Thanks for joining. And, yeah, that's what we've got. So, take a pick. Sketchy Penguin says, looking at your old PCGs is super inspirational. Your art and stories are always so unique and creative. Ah, thanks so much, dude. That is super great to hear. I appreciate it. Epic says thumbnail done. Oh yeah, he sent. Epic said he was gonna make a new thumbnail for this stream, so let's take a look and see this here thumbnail. Aha. Okay. It's this one, showing my old paper computer games. Let's save this into movies. We'll call this my old PCG's thumb. Okay, so edit. I called this my old PCG's thumb. Save. And that is now the thumbnail of this stream. Thank you, Epic. That is much appreciated. There were lots of fun PCGs that were played today in Discord. That is awesome. That's great to hear. Okay, so that being said, you guys ready? Let's do Epic. Tell me which game to play first. Should I make a poll? I guess the issue is, like, a poll has up to 4 options. I guess we can start with 4 options. Okay, so let's see. Option number 1 is City of... Let me move my face out of the way so you can see. Sketchy says make a poll. Alright, poll is happening. City of Dreams. Option number 2 is a brief history of the PCG universe. Oh wow, it had exactly enough characters for that. Option number 3 is the plan. And option number 4 is who would be crazy enough to ... It continues. Ask your community. Which of these games should I show first? Yeah, which of these games should I show first? Which of these games should I show? What am I doing? What are your thoughts on Zach Appreciation Day? Oh my god, I was so touched by that. that was so sweet of you guys. I felt super honored. Director Jeralds saves the I didn't include that one in the poll. There wasn't enough options though, so I guess I'll include that one in the next poll. We'll just go with whatever wins this poll for now, and then after I show that one, we can do another poll, and then we'll include Director Jeralds in that one as well. So there's 3 votes. The world says okay, sounds good. Okay, so there's 3 votes, and we have, according to analytics, we have 3 people in stream. So let us end the poll. Oh wait, there's 4 votes. Okay, end poll. Hey Weezo, how's it going? All right. So we have 80% said brief history of the PCG universe. 20% said the plan out of 5 votes. Okay. All right, that's a good breakdown. So I guess it seems like brief history of the PCG universe is a clear favorite. So let's take a look at a brief history of the PCG universe. All right, what's the video about? We're just showing my old PCGs right now. Smiley Face says hello. How's it going? Hey, pretty good. How's it going with you, Smiley Face? Okay, so the winner of this particular poll was this game. This is called A Brief History of the PCG Universe. So I think this is a really cool cover. I mean, this was originally, it was planned to be a whole series. I didn't end up making it a whole series. I only made this one, and even then I didn't even finish this one, so this is an unfinished PCG. But yeah, like the cover is just sort of like abstract. I mean, this is just supposed to be like the Earth, and there's like clocks showing time and calendars and whatnot. So yeah, but yeah, this game, the purpose of this game, Epic says, which one of the ones you're going to show in this video is your favorite? I don't know. Maybe, maybe City of Dreams. Might have to go with City of Dreams. It's tough. These are all kind of awkward. I have mixed feelings about all of them. They all have great things I love, but, kind of mixed feelings, so. Yeah, but I guess I'd have to go with City of Dreams. But anyway, yeah. Epic World says, also, these videos give me so much inspiration, like the last one gave me the inspiration to make 2 PCGs based on manipulation in Death Ward Hospital. Yeah, I know, that's awesome, dude. Your Death Ward Hospital video, was like your Death Ward Hospital PCG. I saw that video. That was amazing. Kid Gamer says, did you play Call of Duty on PC, not paper game? No, I did not. I just never got into it, never got around to playing it. Anyway, also, can we make sequels to these games? Of course, dude. You know you can make sequels to any of my games. And like anything made by Zach is OGL, as they say. Open gaming license. So yeah. Anyway, just checking. Cool, thanks, dude. So yeah, the point of this game, like, which is sort of a weird concept to me today, and I don't think I would ever go back to this series. I mean, obviously any of you are free to, like as I just said, if you want. But the premise of this game was that, like for a lot of people who have never like experienced the whole lore of the PCG universe, they're just coming in fresh. I wanted to like make one PCG that could like summarize basically the whole history of PCG. So that's why it's called A Brief History of the PCG Universe. And this is Chapter 1, Zach's series. So this game in particular is supposed to summarize like basically all the games in Zach's series. That was the idea of it. So the premise was that each screen would be a whole, you would play through a screen, but that one screen would like represent a whole PCG that I'd made in the past. So it was supposed to be like a condensed version of my series. Multipaper Game says, Zach, do you play any video games besides PCGs? I do indeed. In fact, I've been, you may have noticed I haven't been streaming lately as much. Well, both, that's mainly because of work. But also, like, my time has been somewhat consumed by Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Like, I'm a big Zelda fan, so, like, a new Zelda game is gonna make my brain explode. Kid Gamer says, can I be in a game, please? Sure. Epic World says, dude, that's such a good idea for PCG. Super good for new players after they played a few PCGs. Yeah, well, I mean, yes and no. It has benefits and drawbacks, but we'll get into that. Weasel says it's oddly convenient how every time I'm in the one stream I'm actually interested in it lags, and so the time is always delayed, and I'm not at the most recent part. Oh man, pardon me, that sucks. LT Pancake says, I just got here. What's going on? All right, let me give you the laydown, LT Pancake. I'm showing my old paper computer games. We're starting with this one. That's the lowdown. Multipaper Game says, I want to play the new Zelda, but I haven't even completed or even done much in Breath of the Wild. That sucks. Well, you can definitely play it on its own if you like, or you can go back to Breath of the Wild and finish that one. I mean, I think it works pretty well either way. I don't know. Hey, Wolf 7, how's it going? Okay, so let's go to this. So yeah, this game, like, it takes place in like a future academy. Like, this is like in the far future. We haven't specified the era. But this takes place like in the far future of the PCG universe, and you're a new student who's like here at some academy, and you're like, and this is the historian. The historian is like, welcome, student. I don't know. I guess he's like supposed to be like, I don't remember the full character concept, but he's supposed to be like, you know, I guess some sort of an AI teacher or like, I guess it's ambiguous what he really is, but either way, he's a blank face on a screen, and he is sort of teaching you about the history of the PCG universe. For whatever reason, it's not really specified. So he gives you a briefing on what the situation is. This is just sort of like the intro to the game. And then he puts you into simulations of past events in the PCG universe. So here is the first adventure. So this page is like basically, it's supposed to, like, this is like a condensed version of my PCG, The Evil League of Evilness. So there is where it starts. There's Pierre's house, where the Evil League of Evilness starts. Then like after that, there's like a maze screen over here. So this is like a super simplified version, like, and none of the puzzles are even here, but except there's still the broken AOL CD from that game that you can get. See, there's like a broken AOL CD. And then here's like the airport that you get to after the maze screen, and then here's like other airplanes trying to shoot you. So this is like the flight screen, and then over here is like here's where you crash land into a building in Germany, I think. Yeah. So yeah, this is like the city in Germany. Like, so this part is where it's getting kind of like a little bit original, because like you never got like a top-down view of the city in the original game. It's just you crash land into the building, then the next screen is like inside the building and where you meet Ari, and then the two of you like, then it just cuts to the mansion. So we don't get to see this. So I guess this is like the only added part. But yeah, anyway, so I guess your airplane crash lands into the building, you meet Ari inside, looks like you have to get past this guy and get through the city to get to here. This is where the actual next screen in the original PCG was. This is like a hedge maze leading into Rorik's mansion. And so this is the mansion where you have to like defeat Rorik. So in this version, there isn't even a screen inside the mansion. You just like go in, I guess you would just say like, I'll beat up Rorik. And then you go out the back, and that's the end of that PCG. And, yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I just have absolutely no idea what this is or what's going on here. I mean, I can see I drew this, but I just have, like, no recollection of this whatsoever. I can't even confirm for sure if this is part of the same game. It makes sense. It seems like it could go with it, but I can't be sure. So, yeah, it looks like there's like an electricity guy. I guess this seems like circuits, but I don't know. Like, this might be something I added into the game. I have no idea. Let's see what people are saying in chat real fast. Zach, you need to do a stream sometime where you just play people's PCGs in game rooms. That's a really cool idea. Although, like, the problem with that is that there's just like playing a PCG in a game room while you're on stream. There's just like a massive lag. So you'll like type something in, and then you're waiting for them to like slowly type their response. And what do I do on stream in the meantime? You know, it's like, okay, hi guys. Guess we'll wait for him to respond. Yep. You know, that's how that's gone for me in the past. Sometimes it can be good. So I don't know, it's possible, but I don't know, we'll see. So yeah, anyway, let's see. If you put me in a game, how do you want to do it? I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to think about that. Sketchy Penguin says, I think this is an interesting concept for sure, but probably not super fun to play because it definitely is not nearly as complex or engaging as the PCGs involved would be to play separately. Yeah, I do agree with that, Sketchy Penguin. That was my experience. I did actually try playing a few screens of this one with my friend Miles, because he was like, yeah, one time we were at his house and like I brought all my PCGs, and he's like, oh, let's try playing one. And then so, I mean, this was at Keith and Kurt's house, I think, actually. Anyway, Miles like tried playing a PCG, and it was this one, and he just didn't find it super engaging. Like, he quit after a few screens as a result. So that, I mean, granted, that's only one experience, and it could have been just that day, but I did get that feeling as well. The game didn't feel as engaged because it's so, like, summarized. It's so, like, there's so little like detail. It's like a very, I don't know, it feels like depersonalized, you know, it feels like you're not there. I don't know, that was the feeling I got out of it. But yeah, so that's why I said I wouldn't come back to this series, but because like in terms of as a creative endeavor and like me wanting to be creative and create new stuff, just like summarizing other stuff I've already done as a new PCG is not super exciting. Like, if I wanted to go back and do something like a PCG I've already done, I feel like the angle I would want to take would be to like remake it in a way that adds something new to it, or, you know, like adds a new twist or something. I could totally do a remake of an old PCG, but it would have to like maybe add a new set of rooms, you know, add something, you know, very new and interesting. But yeah, okay. So, have you ever thought of making a tabletop role-playing games? Asks LT Pancake. I've thought about it. It would take a lot of work though, and you know, honestly, I'm like, among the people both in the PCG community and in my friend group, like, I mean, I've enjoyed playing D&D and other like tabletop games from time to time, but like, I've never been like the most into them of anyone. I feel like if someone was gonna do that, it would probably be someone else. But yeah, like, I think it's a good idea though. It's just a lot of, you have to put a lot of work into that for it to be good. And yeah, I don't know. But yeah, let's see. Weasel says, voice chat is for the Giga Chads bonus points. If you sound like Mickey Mouse and you're still willing to show your voice online. Hey, what's up, everybody? That's me. Sketchy Penguin says, also, I'm sure no one's surprised, but I've officially canceled the MPP Marathon Week. Oh, no. But all the games planned for it will actually be released early because I've actually finished most of the PCGs for it. Ah, sick. Awesome. Well, anyway. That is really cool. I'm looking forward to seeing the release of all those games, Sketchy Penguin. All your games, at least the games of yours that I've seen and or the ones I've played, are freaking amazing. So, yeah, that's awesome. Weezo says, how's that impression of Mickey Mouse actually so good? I don't know! Thanks so much. Are you the voice of Mickey? Maybe? No. But maybe. Sketchy says, Zach's transformation to Mickey Mouse is complete. Maybe. You know, little known fact, Mickey Mouse actually enters the public domain next year. So if I wanted to make a Mickey Mouse cartoon and like publish it online, I could, and Disney couldn't sue me. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, let us continue with this paper computer game. So this next screen is what actually is going on here? So I think this is supposed to be Shri. I think this is supposed to be like the last of the Zerelta. I think. Oh wait, yeah, maybe this screen comes first because yeah, here it is. So this is actually kind of cool. This is like this is supposed to be the last of the Zerelta. Now this screen I actually like because this screen is supposed to be a summary of the last of the Zerelta. So for those not in the know, the last of the Zerelta is my prequel PCG. It takes place on Planet Shri, and it's a prequel of how like King Ginkis, who's king of Planet Shri, was overthrown, and like the rebellion on Planet Shri, the Kroden took over the planet. Now in that game, that's like super personalized, and you get to, you know, you start in your building, and then you get put into a prison, and you have to fight your way back to the prison. So, but here we get this super zoomed out view of Planet Shri, and I think this is kind of actually really cool because this adds something to the game. Like, we never saw this sort of landscape of Shri. We saw like just the cityscape before, but now we see like the longer, like the full cityscape, and that looks really cool. Oh, over here, that's Ginkis' tower in the middle. You've got some Kroden ships, like, you know, kind of like shooting at the buildings. These large flying saucers also belong to the Kroden. There's that's the Tower of N, which is sort of like a repeating motif in my games and my drawings. And I think you've got these nice little like world building touches that I didn't do in like other PCGs. Like here, I think this is like some sort of a weird like alien garbage truck like driving along this road up this hill to get up here. Here's the prison where Ginkus is imprisoned in the other game. So you do see like Ginkus being imprisoned in this prison. So like all the major pieces from the original game are here, but seeing this screen like this, it recontextualizes it, and I feel like this is a rare glimpse to the planet Shri. This sort of like adds to Shri lore a little bit. So for that reason, this is like I just really like this screen. Also, this is from when I was like the era where I was just having a lot of fun just like drawing cityscapes like this. Yeah, so I like it. But yeah, the idea was that every screen was gonna have like specify. This was like 1002 BC planet Shri. So this is before we came up with the dating scheme that we use in the PCG chronology book that we released. I think that dating scheme was like thought up by Sketchy Penguin, and I made some modifications to it. But either way, this is not using that dating system. This is using the real world dating system. So this is actually 1002 BC, 1,000 years ago. So, wait, actually, that's wrong, right? Because 2,000 years ago would be the year 0 AD. So then 1002 BC would be 3,000 years ago. Whoops! I think I just completely wasn't thinking and wrote the wrong date on this page. It was supposed to be, because I know these events are supposed to take place 1,000 years before the present day. But I think I just thoughtlessly wrote 1002 BC. Whoops! Oh, welly. Sketchy Penguin says, this is such a cool screen, honestly. Thanks so much, dude. Screenshotting this for inspiration of my own city skyline screen in Collision. Oh, that's awesome. Thanks so much, dude. But yeah, here, let's give you a good clean screenshot there. Hopefully this is, wait, let me tilt it. So, yeah, hopefully that helps. Yeah. So anyway, let's move on to the next screen. So we do have the flight screen that is like the one in Last of the Zeralta, only this one is a lot more complex. So there's your ship, and you have to fight your way past a bunch of Krodan ships, including one big Krodan ship. Like, if I remember correctly, the one in the original Last of the Zeralta game, it's like the same thing story-wise, but you only have to get past 2 ships. So this like makes it a lot more extensive. So this time, instead of summarizing, we're actually like adding to the complexity of the original, which I think is really cool. So that's where this game is getting good. And then there's this screen, which Sketchy says, got it. Yes. Epic says, yeah, you're really good at drawing cityscapes. Oh, thanks so much, dude. Yeah, I just had a lot of fun experimenting with that a bunch of years ago. But yeah, yeah, where is this supposed to be? I think this was during the Alien Invasion series. I think this is supposed to take place. Because, like, this is supposed to be, like, what's his face? The star of the Alien Invasion games. Of Alien Invasion Part 2, I believe. Not the alien guy, the human guy who's the star of like technically the 3rd Alien Invasion game. Weezo says, I hate Krodans. Those pesky insects kids these days just want to rebel, huh? I guess so. But yeah, so you have to go in here. Here's the customer service desk. And I don't remember what was in these doors. Here's the supervisor's room. But I think this was like inside the Xanderia missile base, and you had to, pardon me, and you had to like take over, like find a way to get the place to launch missiles at the alien fleet that's about to take over the Earth. So yeah, that is that. And then here's your inventory screen, and I guess Miles had water and a key. So yeah. That is this paper computer game, A Brief History of the PCG Universe, Chapter 1, Zack series, yeah. So that is the first and only chapter of A Brief History of the PCG Universe, and that is that, a paper computer game. Epic World says John D. Whitmore. Yes, John D. Whitmore, that's who it is. Thank you, Epic. Yes. You have correctly identified this character. It is John D. Whitmore. I forgot. Oh, man. Sketchy Penguins is Chapter 2, Epic Series. 500 pages. Yes. Oh my god, so accurate. Oh man. Multi-Paper Game says, yo, what's the longest PCG ever? I'd say Balzac Lobotron. It has like 130-ish screens, I think. Like it's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, we were gonna do a poll. So let us do the poll to see what the next game we are expected to cover is going to be. So let's start a poll. What game am I to cover next? Question mark, exclamation point. So option number 1 is going to be the one I skipped. Director Jeralds Saves the Moon. Option number 2 is going to be City of Dreams. Let's see, let's add another option. Option number 3 is going to be Who Would Be Crazy Enough to Devote, and we're out of characters, we'll just do ... to ... and add one more option, and it is going to be The Plan. And let's ask our community. Bam! All right, community, it's up to you now. We're all counting on you to successfully answer the poll. Man, what I wouldn't give for some blue chips right about now. Let's see. Weezo says, isn't Anniversary Special 2 going to have an amount of screens in the 70s or something? Yeah, it's going to end up being 76 screens because that number is significant. Because the original PCG Anniversary, back at the end of Series 1, that was issue number 76. So in reference to that, Chris is going to make 76 screens of that. But yeah. Sketchy Penguin says, at this point, Epic is just a walking PCG encyclopedia. Yeah. Although, well, yeah, I guess, I don't know. Like, I guess we've entered a weird, like, I still think of myself as the PCG encyclopedia, but I guess we've entered a weird era where I guess I'm not that anymore. I don't know. My sense of self-image is, like, shattering. Because, like, I know, like, everything about my games and Chris's games and Pierre's and Kurt's and, you know, games. And some stuff about, you know, various people's in the community's games. Like, I know about Salmon's games. I know some of Epic's games. Certainly not all of them. I know a few of Sketchy's games. Anyway. Yeah. Like, I feel like... you know, I can't really claim to be the walking PCG encyclopedia anymore, but at least I'm, like, I haven't totally lost it. I still sort of know what's up with PCGs, right? Kinda, a bit, maybe, ish. Anyway, Epic says, I mean, I better know my PCG lore at this point. Yeah, I should hope so. After all the games you've made, dang. And all the wikiing, man. Sketchy Penguin says, yeah, I want to try doing something kind of like what Chris is doing with PCG Anniversary, where I just make a digital screen a day for like 50 days or something. Dude, that would be insane. That would be epic. Multipaper says, I don't know any of these, but I'm excited to find out. Okay, sweet. Sketchy Penguin says, I mean, there can be 2 PCG encyclopedias, right? That's true. That's true. The laws of physics do not forbid that. Epic World says, yeah, I'm the off-brand version. Oh, man. Or another way to put it is, I'm the obsolete version. Weezo says, Zach is going to disintegrate if Epic takes over every role that the PCG man himself formerly has. Yeah, like, I'll just, like, I'll just dissolve into dust and float away into the wind. Epic says, I don't think that'll ever happen. You never know. You never know. Weezo says, Zach, hand over your channel to Epic. Give him the password and let him change it. Oh my goodness. We should vote for that. Oh man. Am I being replaced right now? Well, I see how you guys feel. But anyway, let's end this poll. Epic says, no, I'm not. Okay. So, yeah, we have 4 votes, and it's 50-50 City of Dreams and The Plan. Okay, so as a tiebreaker, we're going to have to do a runoff election. And once we get rid of all the ones that got less than 0% of the vote, who wins? City of Dreams or The Plan? Runoff election. In theory, this shouldn't matter because we both got exactly 50%. But I guess we'll see. We'll Weezo says, be overthrown, Zach, however you pronounce your last name. Oh, shoot. Epic will have the power. Oh, no. You pick Zach? Oh, gosh. What is happening right now? It's not a terrible idea. I mean, Epic would certainly do a lot with the channel. Would be an interesting change of pace, right? I kind of like the idea of, like, this channel being a channel where, like, you know, every now and then you hand off the baton to someone else and it changes. But anyway, however, on the other hand, I do also like making PCG videos and streams and whatnot. So I don't know if I completely want to do that. I suppose if that were to happen, if I did like turn over this channel to someone else, I could still make PCG videos. I would just have to make them on my other channel. I guess the Zach channel would go back to having PCG content on it in that case. That would be interesting. It'd be an interesting change, right? Like if I was just another member of the community and like the official Paper Computer Games channel like passed to somebody else. But yeah. We need another person on the stream. Zach is being... Weezo says Zach is being torn apart mentally. Oh, no. Epic World says, my editing skills are a disgrace. Well, that may be the case, but editing skills are not everything. I would argue what you lack in editing skills, you make up for in, like, making lots of cool videos. Like, you make so many of them, you're very enthusiastic, you know... You're a very PCG like person. Sketchy says, I really enjoy making scripts for videos, but I don't like doing the editing or any of the rest of it. Well, listen, Sketchy, like, I mean, if you ever have a good idea for a video, you feel free. Like, I think it would be cool for like if you wrote the script for the video, did a good job with it. I'd be happy to like narrate it and like put it on this channel, you know, if you want. Like you could, like if you wanted to make a video for this channel, you just write the script for it, I'll narrate it, and we'll have a video, you know. That would be cool. That would be amazing. Multipaper Games says, is that the channel where the Slurm stuff is at? Yeah, that's my Zach channel. Zach Resitelny it's just called. I might change the name. It would still have Zach in the name though. It could be like, I don't know, Zach Attack, Zach's Facts. I don't know what I would call it, but yeah, like my Zach channel. Like I guess the idea of that channel is it's just like basically anything that I want to do that just has no, you know, just Like, it's not a channel focused on any one topic. It's just whatever I want to talk about, you know? So actually, that channel technically is the original PCG channel, because I made a few, very short, but technically a few PCG videos on that channel before they were all like uploaded to this channel eventually. But yeah, that was the OG Zach PCG channel before I started a channel for paper computer games. But yeah, Epic World says, Zach, don't think such thoughts. Only hand over the channel when you're 90? Oh, dang. Lisa says, if he lives that long. That's so funny. Dude, when I'm 90. Okay, alright, fair enough. Weasel says, your second channel will be rebranded and will be about purely Fortnite content. You never know. Could be. We have 5 votes. Multipaper says, Zach, how was your life before PCGs? I don't know, dude. I was like 4 years old before PCGs. Anyway, alright. Looks like we have a winner. So let's end the poll. And looks like 60% say City of Dreams, 40% say The Plan. Good vote, guys. So it looks like City of Dreams is our winner. So, City of Dreams, a paper computer game. Clearly, you know, see, this is another example of me not knowing what I was doing, because I thought it was a good idea to like write this in like Sharpie. I guess it wasn't Sharpie. This was like a thick black marker, but you can't write words this small with a marker like that, dude. Like, what were you thinking? What were you thinking? But yeah, I think the cover overall though is pretty cool. I like all the buildings like leaning in towards you. It's creepy. It's dreamlike. I think it conveys the idea of the game. The title over here, like, I really like this D and this R, but I felt like I lost it over here. Like, I didn't know what to make all the rest of the letters look like, so I tried just different styles, and it just looks like a mess. The same for City. City really didn't go well. It was only this D and this R. That was like the best part of this cover. I don't know. Sketchy says, I think I'm gonna go to bed now. But it's super fun to spend a lot of time on the stream than I usually do. And I'll definitely be rewatching this later on for inspiration. Awesome, dude. Thanks so much for being here, Sketchy. Really appreciate it. It was great to have you in stream, and have a good night. So yeah. Alright. So this paper computer game is not directly connected to any other paper computer games I've ever made, or anyone has ever made. It is just, I mean, yeah, I'd say it's probably in the PCG universe, but it's just definitely, you know, its own thing. And that is because you just start here. So that's you. You don't even know who you are. It's like one of those amnesiac protagonist things. And the idea of this game, basically, is that it takes place in a dream. So this is the character, like, just having a dream. And, yeah, so it's just like a nightmare. I don't know. I don't know what else to say about that. I just thought that was a really cool idea to make it look super creepy and have like nightmarish, like dreamlike. So you could like, I know PCGs get weird, but I wanted to create one where you could just totally lean into like stuff not making sense. Like things just don't even have to have an explanation, you know. So it's a dream, you know. I mean, not that they do have to have an explanation in other PCGs. I don't know what to tell you. But Epic says, aren't all PCGs like dreams? Look, dude. Yes, but this one was supposed to be more so. I don't know. I thought it was a good idea at the time. What can I tell you? Anyway, this is you. You just sort of like appear here. This is where you start, and you're on this like weird platform. It's like sort of like, you know, like cobblestones on this platform. But then, like, this circular area is the only part where you can stand. Like, out here, it's just, like, an endless white void. If you step off, you just, like, fall off of existence. But there's these just like different doors that go to different places. I think, like, if I remember correctly, only this one goes to the next screen. The rest of these just go off to certain death. There's like something there. I don't remember what that is, like some object. I do remember this cactus. This cactus was a reference to, like, at the time, like, I've been reading an article about how, like, it was, it's a tradition in point-and-click adventure games, which, you know, point-and-clicks, like Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis, like, computer games, inspired paper computer games, like, to begin with, right? So apparently it was a tradition in a lot of point-and-click paper computer games to have this cactus there. Why? I don't know. But they all did it, so that was a nod to that. So anyway, I'm pretty sure this was the door, and you had to figure out how to get through that gate. You can't just, like, climb over it or anything. You have to, like, you know, actually open it somehow. Weezo says, I'm gonna go too. Goodbye, army. Salute me. Alright. Battle on, friend Weezo. Comrade Weezo. Weezo says, I'm also plotting Zach's downfall. Oh, okay, well then, maybe I won't salute. I don't know. Multivaper says, maybe we should pay attention to what Weezo does from now on. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Epic Girl says, yeah, I'll just be spectating his PCGs from now on. Alright, so. Next screen. So this is going to be a weird one, right? So here it is. Now, this, I know this kind of looks weird, right? Like, this screen kind of looks weird. I promise it's totally unintentional. But, like, okay, so here's the thing, right? Like, there's this giant, like, guy. I guess he's, like, lying on his back or whatever. And, going onto his belly is, like, this cobblestone path. So this is where you come out. That's you right over there. And if you can walk out, like, onto his chest or whatever. And this guy is gonna try to eat you, right? So, like, wherever you walk, he like, picks you up and he eats you. Yeah, like, it's super distracting that this, like, this image, it looks awkward. But I promise that was unintentional. Like, if I were to redraw this, I would just do his legs abstract, because his legs being there just makes it look like, you know, provocative. But I feel like if, you know, I would just, like, have below his weight, like, his chest or whatever, I would just have it, like, fade into mist and just have that, like, that would work a lot better, I think. But regardless, Epic says, I'm just glad Wolf is not in the chat to see this screen. Oh, man. Yeah, I know. Wow, isn't this the adults channel? We're in the 18 plus warning? I mean, I don't think this is really 18 plus. There's no actual nudity, right? It's suggestive, but it's not. But I mean, like, how many kids comic books have suggestive, you know, artwork in them, right? Like, to some extent. I don't know. Regardless, Epic says, I want to play this PCG. Oh, yeah, awesome, dude. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, like, the puzzle here is that, like, the puzzle here is that, see, the trick is that this giant guy is actually you. So when he eats you, you eat yourself, right? And when you do stuff, like when you run around on his chest, you will also feel a miniature guy running around on your chest, and you will feel like for some reason you don't understand, you'll feel an urge to, like, eat him as well. So you have to, like, you know, get past him to get onto his shoulders to get over here. But how do you do that when this guy's trying to eat you / you're trying to eat yourself? And the key is to sort of, like, stop thinking of this guy as, like, a separate entity that you have to beat up or get past. You have to think of him as, like, you can control him as well. You know, you can, like, sort of take control of him because he is also you. And once you do that, you can figure out a way to get past him and get onto this over here. Epic World says, that's such an interesting puzzle. Thanks so much, dude. Your puzzles are always so good. I'm jealous I don't have as good puzzle making skills. Ah, thanks so much. I am, yeah, thanks, dude. That is very kind of you to say. Oh shoot, we have like notes on the back over here. I didn't even realize. Let's see. One hands on Yao own eyes. Okay. The cactus will appear and guide you. The cactus, okay. The helper bot will guide you to death. Ah. Oh, I see what it's saying. So like, if you go up this way, the helper bot will come be like, greetings, I'm the helper bot. I will guide you. But if you follow him, he takes you to death. Whereas if you come over here, the cactus, I guess it's the cactus from before, appears and guides you this way. I totally forgot about that. Oh man, that's hilarious. I did not realize I did that. Okay, so let's see what else have we got over here. He eats you if you get over here. So if you get close to his face, he eats you. The shoulder things can be taken and put here. This makes him less focused. Okay, so you have to, so these things on his shoulders, you can grab those and then you can put them over here and that makes him less focused. Okay, fascinating. Anyway, so you get past here, you go up that way and you come into the city. Here is like, that's you. So here you're sort of like walking past this convenience store. Here's like the store manager. There's like the lights, but one of the light bulbs is out, and there's like one single can of something for sale. And I don't know what that is. I think that is something hidden that was probably relevant. I don't remember what that was. Oh hey, it's Wolf 7. How's it going? Oh man, you guys played 4 PCGs on Discord today? Wow, that's epic, you guys. We should do it so Zach can watch. Oh man, that would be cool. Might be kind of late for me to start watching a playthrough of PCG tonight, but we could definitely do that at some point though. Like if you guys wanna like schedule a time, we can definitely, like, you guys can definitely play PCG on stream, and I could definitely stream it. That would be cool. But yeah, okay. So Epic says you do not want to spectate Wolf playing a PCG. He did not make it family friendly. Well, to be fair though, like there's probably a difference between how somebody plays like when it's just you and another person versus when you're on stream. You know, like, I mean, when Chris and I used to play PCGs, we didn't keep it family friendly either. Like, man, I have some stories. I should share them on the PCGs for Adults channel. But yeah, anyway, but yeah, like just because you aren't family friendly in that setting doesn't mean you wouldn't be on stream either. But I mean, I guess it's up to Wolf, you know, like, Wolf says HMB made it bad. He did not make it family friendly. Ah, I see. I'll play PCG with you on stream, Zach, though. Not tonight, of course. Sure. That would be awesome. Okay, anyway, so you go past the convenience store. Oh, what does it say in the notes of the convenience store? Let's see. Explosive poison. Yes, that's what the can is. It's explosive poison. So then, what does it say here? Brad the Impaler. Where is this? This is okay. So this is the description of this guy, the shopkeep. I don't remember anything about him except that he's the shopkeep. So let's see what it has to say about Brad the Impaler. Brad the Impaler, once a vicious conqueror, now runs the convenience store, and he will trade you something for a new light bulb. That's hilarious. I like that concept a lot. I think that, I mean, obviously that's based on Vlad the Impaler. Vlad with a V was a real brutal conqueror from some time in history. I don't even know where he was from, but I guess this time here his name is Brad with a B as in boy. So yeah, I don't know. That's pretty cool. Epic says, and I can use voice chat, because using text for PCGs is kind of fun, but you don't get the whole experience. That is true. You do not. Wolf says HMB mass murdered everyone in the bar and made them play some Squid Game. That's hilarious. Epic says, Wolf, you committed genocide. Man. You guys and your mass murdery ways. Let's continue. So here we get into the city proper, and you know, so here you are, and you know, I think that's supposed to be like the convenience store, but everything else here, these are like buildings and stuff like that. But you know, because this is a dream, you know, as you walk through here, like there's like teeth on the sides of the buildings, and like this isn't a real city. There aren't like, I mean, there might be like some random people walking around their business in it, like as if normal, but the city is like alive, and it wants to eat you, and like nobody in the city is gonna notice anything unusual. Like it's gonna, the further you get into it, the more like it fades from being like a normal city over here to being like just teeth and jaws, and like the buildings just want to like literally crunch you up. And so you have to figure out how to like get past the city without like, you know, getting eaten, obviously. So yeah. Let's see. Like it says, "We'll eat you." Yeah, obvious. This is kind of like a makeshift script. I could like put this on the PCG shop if I really wanted to, but because it's all scripted, you know, because the notes are here. But yeah, okay. So it says the buildings will eat you, obviously. It says bazooka shot. Okay, so bazooka shot is, I guess that's supposed to be this. This thing. Oh, whoops. This thing over here, that's supposed to be a bazooka shot, I guess? Or wait, no. It's inside the building, so I guess the bazooka might be there. I don't know. Either way, I think you have to use the bazooka in just the right way at the right time to distract the building so you can get past them long enough to get to the next screen. And then you get to the next screen. So here it is, the boss of the game. I remember, like, this, you know, it's this evil giant building. Epic says, whoa, the building giant looks super cool. Thanks so much. Yeah, I am proud of this guy. So this guy, I remember his name. His name is, well, actually, I shouldn't say it yet, because it's going to be revealed on the next screen. But yeah, and yes, put this game on the shop. Yeah, for sure. This is just an in-joke, because this is my friend Miles, and he's being thrown out the window of this building, and he says, "Crap, I'm fired again." That's just a reference because, like, back in the teen center days, we had a thing going on where I don't even remember how it started. He would just say, like, "Zach, you're fired," like, and then I'd be like, "Yeah, well, you're fired." So then he made like a you know, a card, like a birthday card or whatever, but instead of saying happy birthday, it says like "you're fired." So then I made one back for him, and then like this just kept escalating back and forth of us making like "you're fired" like stuff for each other, and ultimately Miles won because he just made like a 1 minute long cartoon like on his computer and showed it to us, and it was just like of just me getting fired again and again, like getting fired, smashed out the building, and like, so I kind of like this, I like fell out the window of the building, and then I immediately fall down to the ground, and somebody sees me and immediately fires me, so I get fired again, and get like, it just keeps going and going and going. It was just wild. So yeah, I don't know. I just put this in here as like, I mean, I guess it's just a nod to that. See, Miles says, "Crap, I'm fired again," because he got fired and, you know, thrown out the building again. Epic says, "Where does the game take place? Like in the dream?" Yeah, this whole game is a dream. Like this entire game takes place within a dream. So, none of this is a real place. Like, this is all within a dream universe. Of course, like, my idea with this was I wanted to make like more dream PCGs. So, in fact, like, maybe I even will at some point. But like, yeah, I wanted to create a whole like dream verse within the PCG universe. So like, you know, I don't know, maybe this is like a place that sometimes randomly when somebody falls asleep they could find themselves in this like sort of dream universe and, you know, keep coming back to it and meeting the same like dream characters. I don't know, like maybe I thought maybe it could be its whole own, you know, realm almost. But yeah. Anyway, so you have to, you know, survive and like get inside of this building. This is like the boss fight. This is like the main boss of the game. So he is going to attack you and try to kill you. He doesn't say anything. He just attacks. He's just like, "Argh!" He's just super creepy and he kills you. But you have to get inside of him anyway and get to the next screen. Oh no, you don't have to get inside him. I think you just go this way. I forget what you had to do. I think you had to like blow him up sufficiently that you can get past him without getting eaten. I think that's what you had to do, if I remember correctly. So like here in the next screen, we come to this like weird house. Let's see what chat is saying. Miles did not that slide. He did not. He did not let that slide. Epic World says, I like the idea of the Dreamverse. People could make epic games and not worry about them being canon. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. They could. I mean, I feel like that's what they do anyway. Like, nobody really worries too much about whether they can. I mean, you do. You do. And I shouldn't say nobody, but, like, quite often people just make random PCGs that aren't connected to anything, or they'll be in their own universe, or it's just... Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, Epic World says, that's what I did for the remake of the first PCG ever made, because I didn't want to change the original. True. That makes sense. Wolf says, I'll make a PCG in the Dreamverse. Be worried. Oh man, Wolf 7. Epic World says, yes, Wolf, you have not made a PCG in like a week. Oh man. Okay, so this screen is I guess you come upon this creepy house. This is sort of a reference to Hugo's House of Horrors, which was a point-and-click computer game that I played as a kid. It was one of the games that, you know, sort of directly inspired paper computer games. I guess Hugo 2 Whodunit inspired it more because, like, that was the one I played first, and I played that the most. And by the way, the Mansion of Mystery is sort of directly based on Hugo 2 Whodunit. It's like almost a direct adaptation of that computer game. So, yeah, it's like really good inspiration. But the first game in that computer game series was Hugo's House of Horrors. For some reason, each game in the series was like a totally different genre. Like the first one was like it was like sort of like horror. Like you're in a like a creepy house. The second one was a murder mystery, and the third one was like, I don't know, like Indiana Jones adventure, I guess. Regardless, it was kind of like this. Like there's a house, there's a pumpkin out front, and like this is the only difference. That this was like the door being like closed like a mouth. That was not in Hugo. So yeah, and these weird like misshapen plants in the background. That's my addition of everything as well. Wolf says, and then I'll make a video of me throwing it away and burning it. Oh no! Oh no, Wolf 7. So yeah, let's see what it says. The script says about the screen. Inside the pumpkin is a grappling hook. Okay, so if you open the pumpkin down here, there's a grappling hook, and then you have to use it to get inside of here. Eye, don't walk in front. Okay, so there's like an eye in the window, and if you walk past the window, it'll kill you somehow, I guess. So then this was I think this was the final screen. If you get inside the house, because like remember, in the previous screen you had grappled onto the top floor. Like you get through here, and then that takes you to the top floor of the house. So this is the top floor. That's you. And by the way, for some reason, this screen was drawn by Keith instead of me. So, like, because I guess, like, I was at their house, like, making a PCG for Kurt to play, so Keith helped me make it. So, yeah, like, so that's why he suddenly looked different, and he's got this, like, expressive face, because Keith is a better artist than I am. So, but anyway, this guy is the only part of it that I drew. So, this is, like, a portrait on the wall, and it says, Rufter von Blood Curse before his transformation. So, like, the implication here is that this guy, this, like, weird, creepy looking dude, is the same guy who would later turn into this building. See? Like, you can tell because, you know, see, like, look at the mouth, and look at the little mouth, look at the, like, the angular eyes, and, like, yeah, like, even him, like, holding this little charm, like, dangling out of his hand, that's, like, the equivalent of, like, Miles falling out of the building. So, like this image is sort of like a direct, you know, match for him. Like, he really turned into the building. So, yeah, this is, like, I think it's, like, a bed or whatever. I don't remember. Let's see if there's, like, script stuff on the back of this. Eat yourself. Spider babies. No, those are just notes for the maze. Well, anyway, so I guess there's just like a bed on the floor for some reason. Whatever. This is the floor, and over here there's a hole in the ground. So once you get through the floor, you fall down to here, and you are in this maze screen. And this is an unusual maze screen in that it's not totally top down. It's like a maze screen at perspective, which, as it turns out, is harder than you think to draw. This was pretty hard to draw. Actually, like, Keith drew a portion of it. Like, Keith drew this portion, and he did a really, really good job. I drew a portion up here and did not do as good of a job as Keith did. But, yeah, we both contribute, like... And the scale doesn't match, because, see, like, over here, there's, like... Here's, like, a crystal guy who's been in some of my PCGs and drawings and whatnot. And he's in the little room over there. But his scale totally doesn't match this guy, which Keith drew, so... Clearly I should have just let Keith draw the entire thing. But yeah, I mean, except for this part. That's okay, but I shouldn't have contributed to the maze at all. But yeah, anyway, we've got this, like, map of the maze, and it says follow the correct path, so I think this was, like, a sort of, like, a guide. There's, like, a little monster in here. I don't remember what his deal was. Crystal guy's deal, like, he's just a guy with a crystal. His deal is that he's the ultimate red herring. I put him in PCGs, or I used to put him in PCGs. I really shouldn't do that. It's bad. It's a bad habit. But, like, you know, I put him in PCGs in the middle of a maze screen, and the thing is, he always appears in a place in the maze screen that's, like, closed off by walls. So there's no way to get to him, and you're not supposed to get to him. Like, he has nothing to do with the game. And he's basically just there just to, like, taunt the player, I guess, because, like, they can see him on the map, but then they can't get to him. So it's like, what's his deal, right? And so, like, yeah, like, he's been in a bunch of my PCGs, and I think I have occasionally made him have, like, effects on the game, but even then it's, like, a very subtle effect, and you don't even realize that it was him that had that effect. So, yeah. Wait, hold on. Multipaper says, Zach, can you check the comment section in your post? I posted a gnome idea I had and wanted to see what you think about it. In my post? Wait, what you mean in the video? Wait, what post? Epic World says, at this point, well, if you're only hurting yourself, because your PCGs will be lost to time forever, I'm just glad I have 20 viewers. Yeah, I guess not everyone's a PCG preservationist. Epic World says, I really like City of Dreams. Very nice PCG so far. Thanks so much, dude. I've also included that guy you can't get to just to torture him. That's hilarious. Uh-oh. Is my internet dead? Am I still streaming? Looks like I still am. But it won't load thing. I'm getting tired, you guys. I'm still streaming. Good. Thank you. However, I guess I can't check the post right now because my internet is not loading. But alright, let's go back to this game for now. So, yeah. I don't know what that, like, it's like a mole guy lying down. Fruits, so I guess that's like a Pac-Man thing. Zachary can always do part 2 next time. I'm getting tired too. That is true. We could do that. And here's your inventory. You've got a spike, a dark bulb, explosive poison. That's what you got in the convenience store. You've got bazooka, destroyed sign, background, the pumpkin, the grappling hook, piece of ceiling, bug spray, nail clipper, grenade, and firebug. And Kurt did beat this game. I don't think he liked it too much. I thought he just thought it was okay. But yeah, that is City of Dreams. All right. So should we do another one, or are we done for the evening? Wolf says, Zach, did you see the art for Zach Appreciation Day? Yeah, I did. That was super, super awesome and super touching. I liked that a lot. You guys are the best. That was like, I'm so honored. Like, I was not expecting to open my phone and see everybody like honoring me. I'm like, me? But what I do? Huh? Oh, you guys are I don't know what else to say about that, but it is super, super sweet. Epic says, I like games where you get a crap ton of items. Yeah, that is really cool. Epic says, yeah, he's got to name everything in the art. Wolf Drew. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. I do have to do that. If my internet works, I could do that real quick before we end stream. Are we actually ending stream? Right now? Is that what's happening? Our rain dance worked. Yes, it did. Yeah, he's got to name everything in the art. Wolf Drew. All right, let's do that real quick. All right, let's go check out the art that Wolf drew in Paper Computer Games Fan Club in events. The Zach Appreciation Day. Is it art only Zach Appreciation Day? Wait, how is this the art only channel and there's no art in it? Oh, there is art, it's just not loading. Because my internet is not loading. Let's just go to the... But the art loads here. I don't get it. My Zach and Simpson style, that was really cool by King Raven. HMB Tiger Games, this looks amazing. Like, I don't know if I can do that face. I don't know, it's the best I can do. I couldn't even see how... that hurt my eyes, actually. Wow. Popping your eyes out like that, not as much fun as you think. I'm gonna tell you. Yo, did you guys hear about Siren the Elf focusing on TCGs? Yeah. That's cool, though. I mean, like, whatever creative project you want to work on, that's cool. Via made this one. This is awesome. I love, Via's, sort of, pastel-y kind of style with these outlines. Really, really cool. Oh, man. Me in profile. I am very amused. This is awesome. Epic Worlds PCG doing like a version of the Balzac poster, I guess. It's like there's Balzac, there's Ginkis. Who is that supposed to be? Interesting. I mean, here's Planet Shri. That's Matak. Matak looks great here. I love like the color gradients, like in the shading, and like, it just looks really, really cool. Plus the expression, like you really captured Matak. But yeah, this is a really cool Balzac poster. And the 1K thing. Oh man, I am so honored by you guys making this stuff. But I also said that already, so I'll be quiet. Bro, not loading, not loading. Come on, load. Where am I? I'm trying to load it, dude. I'm trying to load it. Why does my internet always freaking do this when I stream? It's so annoying. Wait. So there's the original one by Epic, which is, by the way, epic. And so touching. Oh my god. You guys are... I'll be quiet. Where's the one by Wolf? Where's the one by Wolf? It's in the R only? Oh, okay. Oh, now you load. Okay, there we go. Let's open this in the browser. And my challenge is I have to guess who all these characters are, and I'm definitely not going to get all of them, but I can get, like, a bunch of them. I mean, obviously we've got Zack over here. That's Agent Peanut, Zuvak, Balzac Lobotron. Or at least it's a Sphere Child. I guess it could also be Gory, but whenever I see just a generic Sphere Child, I assume it's Balzac Lobotron. That's an 8-ball. That's a Fig. That is a Triptosian, so I assume it's Matak Roshi Veg. This over here, I believe, is the perfect one. Over here, we've got the logo for Wolf 7 and Epic Worlds PCG, as well as Truminator. R.I.P. Paper Games, that's hilarious. We've got the Gnome guy from Gnome. We've got, this is just like, one of the Earth scientists. Big Physics Maven, I think he was called, from the Perfect One comics. I assume that's who it is, because I don't know anyone else in a wheelchair like that from PCGs. Unless it's a new character from, like, you know, one of your guys' games that I don't know about. This guy I completely just do not know. He looks awesome, but I just don't know who he is. This is like the half gnome dude. What was his name? I don't remember his name, but he was a half gnome. This I believe is one of the Zagori. And this guy, I just have no idea. That's just like a smiley face. I don't know. So I was not able to name all of them, but I named a bunch. Wait. Hold on. This is Ginkis' staff. I didn't notice that but first. Ginkis' staff. But it looks like it's just either just floating in front of everyone or Agent Peanut is holding it. So I don't know where Ginkis is supposed to be. But either way, that's awesome. Yeah. So that is a lot of PCG in this one drawing. That is so cool. Luke Milwaukee and Darth Maul. Oh shoot, Luke Milwaukee and so wait, which one? So I assume wheelchair is Luke Milwaukee, and then I guess it's this Darth Maul. That's hilarious. No, Walker. Oh. Okay. Well. Yeah, I am getting very tired, so I'm thinking perhaps it is a good time to end the stream. Unless you guys have any last minute questions, comments, concerns, insults, compliments. I am standing right over here on the PCG side of the PCG channel, so, you know, I don't know, type them into chat, and I will. Epic says I gotta go, but it's a very good stream. Alright, thanks so much, dude. 10 out of 10 stream would come again. Thanks so much, Wolf. Alright, you guys. I think that is enough stream for today. But, you know, I will double down on my statement that you guys are the best as always, and PCG you later.